Hey there, Shazzy, I'm here. And it's time for my draft review. And I did say you'd be seeing more red. And no, this is not being done on YouTube. No, I'm not using that again. I said in my last video, that was one time only. I just wanted to see what it's like. And yeah, I know what it's like. Rubbish. But yeah, this will go into at least 2 videos, I reckon. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me lately. I've got a lot to say, I guess, on what's happening in the WWE. But yeah, WWE draft and the supplementary draft, which took place Tuesday, noon in America, noon Eastern Time American, 5 o'clock British. So 5 o'clock in the evening GMT. So whatever time that was for you, that's when it took place. Now, I'm kind of annoyed about that bit because I was hoping to take part in the talks online with Melina, The Fink, and all the guest wrestlers who appeared. Natalia appeared, Michelle McCool. I'm not sure who else. I only know those two for sure. I'll explain how I know them later. But for now, let's get on to the draft. Monday Night Raw. Now, we started off with a Divas tag match. Winning tag team would get a Divas pick, random Diva pick. B, I hear many of you saying. Some of you was like, oh man, who was it? Who was it? I hope it wasn't her. Yeah. Some guys out there will be like, really just like, oh, when the Divas come on. Me, sure, they look good, pretty, they're smart, they're athletic, but they're not used properly. They're there to wrestle, not there to flash about, look pretty. Some of them are actually nowadays more wrestling based, which is cool. Especially Natalia Neidhart. She is from a wrestling family, huge background, so of course she will be a wrestler. But yeah, so who won? SmackDown Divas, of course, because Raw Divas have problems with each other, especially those two. The Divas champion. Sorry, I've been forgetting to. I'm supposed to be using the full title names. I am planning to, and I forgot about that. Divas champion Eve has problems with Maurice. Well, Maurice has more problems with Eve because she won the title and Maurice won it, and blah, blah, whatever. So, SmackDown got a Diva pick. Who did they get? The lovely Kelly Kelly. Yes, Kelly Kelly now on Friday nights. I'm gonna say she has got some moves. She is looking like she's like an athletic wrestler. If the Divas were classed as the wrestlers, in old days, I'm thinking about cruiserweight, middleweight, heavyweights. With cruiserweights being the nowadays, I'm not sure. I mean, heavyweights were the main eventers, the ones you count on to put on the show no matter what. Middleweights support, and cruiserweights nowadays would be like, could be classed as like there just to help move the show along a bit. Even though that's not true on most cases, don't get me wrong, because Rey Mysterio, he is a main eventer, but he was classed cruiserweight class, so it's kind of tough to call. But Kelly Kelly, I'd say she'll be middleweight, maybe cruiser slash middle, because she hasn't got the power, but she's got the pace and the skill. So Friday nights will be kind of interesting now with her there. Okay, next match: Evan Bourne versus CM Punk. Of the Straight Edge Society. Punk going like this with his hair. I can't do it with my hair because it's short. But yeah, Evan Bourne going for Airborne gets stopped on the top ropes by Punk's Stranger. And I've heard rumours it's Johnny Mercury. So that'll be interesting. Johnny Mercury being former of Eminem with John Morrison, who was Nitro back in the days, and Melina. But yeah, so thanks to the Stranger, whoever he is, like I said, Mercury's a rumour. SmackDown got another draft pick. This time random, it could be anyone. It's not certain who it was. Unlike with the Divas, you only had a selection of the Divas. This you could have Diva, wrestler, or even one of the announcers. They got a wrestler. Friday nights have now got bigger, huger, and more deadly. Coming on Friday nights now. Friday Night SmackDown, now the home of the right punch. The right hand punch. Yes, the Big Show. Now, he earlier lost his Unified Tag Team Championships with The Miz to the Hart Dynasty. And after that match, during the commercial break, he had enough. He was frustrated with The Miz. Months of all this talk. He's been trying to train the Miz to be kind of good, but in the end, BAM! My goodness, that punch looked like it hurt. I think Miz would have been out for the whole week if it was true. So yeah, Big Show now on Friday Night SmackDown. Someone to help carry the show because there is a definite lack in there. It should make it more interesting. I mean, his punch, it's a knockout punch. So it should be more interesting to see him there. Quickly, in this video, I'm only halfway done after this. 10-man Interbrand Tag Team Battle Royale with the winning team getting free draft picks. This was huge. For Raw, you had MVP, Mark Henry, Yoshitatsu, Ted DiBiase, and Santino Marella. Yes, I did say Santino Marella. You're not hearing things. Santino Marella was in the team. And they were against Kane, R-Truth, Rey Mysterio, Shad Gaspar, and the Intercontinental Champion, Drew McIntyre. That was a good segment, good Battle Royale. Ted DiBiase getting the finish, removing Rey on the outside of the apron. That small part. They were battling out there. It was good fun watching them. And of course, he won, and somehow Santino managed to stay in as well. He did eliminate 2 people though. Credit is due. He did eliminate 2 people. Okay, so who did Raw get? You think Big Show was big? These 3 made it massive. First pick, the Shaman of Sexy. Slow-mo intros were now coming live from Raw. John Morrison is now a Raw superstar, which is epic. That is huge. Good push for him. I can see him challenging for the US title against The Miz now. So that would be interesting to see. Also, they got R-Truth, who I can also see come into the US Championship picture, and that's the truth, and nothing but the truth. I had to fit that in. Finally. Whew. Who else did Raw get? I mean, I've just told you 2 of the draft picks. They had a 3rd one. Now, all I can say is Raw's now getting rated R. Rated R Superstar Edge. SmackDown gains someone to help in the main event and they lose one of their biggest main eventers, Edge. So yes, Edge is now on Team Raw, which is big. So yeah, and I'm gonna split it here. I am halfway through the draft. Yeah, I've got another 3 draft picks to go. And then I've got the supplementary draft. So I'm thinking I'm going to definitely need a third part, but we shall see. See you all in part 2.